Welcome to the Kid Nation Extra today, everybody. And we've had 2 deliveries this morning. One delivery was just solely for Jenna because she had her boyfriend deliver her Starbucks.
I did not have him do it. He did it on his own.
Yeah, he did it on his own. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
I remember
What a stud.
I remember the honeymoon phase of all my relationships.
Yeah, you keep saying that, Al, but I have a feeling this guy
He's not going to stop.
will never stop doing it.
Okay.
You've met him. This guy is not going to
he's
stop.
Cool. He's cool.
He
He's
even
cool.
made me coffee this morning and then sent me coffee.
My wife made me coffee this morning. Made me so happy. Just because my dog kept me up all night.
Aww.
Yeah, my dog now likes to bark in the middle of the night because he's hungry.
You hungry?
Just a...
He's
Not a
senile.
bark.
That's a howl. That's
It's a howl.
feed me.
Yeah, I guess it's like a feed me house.
Yeah.
So yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning, Saturday, Sunday, and today, Monday. But we're really excited because we did this thing called Second Chance Santa.
Yes.
And so basically, you wrote us and you said, "Hey, I really wanted this, but I got this." And Nick, you wrote us.
Follow up.
Yes, I did.
You wrote us and you said you wanted a beer hydrometer.
A tilt hydrometer.
A
yes.
tilt hydrometer.
Yes.
Which I thought was a beard tilt hydrometer.
Yes.
So I thought it had something to do with the awesome beard.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You were the only person that thought that.
I was the only one that thought that.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah.
It has to do with the drinking beer.
Yes.
The beer.
The beer.
And that's what we gave you.
Exactly.
Tell us exactly what it is.
So the tilt hydrometer is essentially a submersible gauge that measures how much sugar is left in your wort or in the beer itself. So it basically tells me how efficient my yeast is being and how much sugar they're eating, how much alcohol they're creating.
Okay.
Whoa.
So, yes.
Yeah, and you need to know how efficient that yeast is.
Exactly.
For beer.
So, and I can track it. It gives
You knew that,
me
huh?
incredibly accurate readings, so I can stop my beer when it's at the certain alcohol content. I can add a little bit more nutrient if my yeast are slowing down and they're not done yet. I can kind of motivate them to keep working.
Nice.
So, but this gives me a lot more control over how good my beer is going to be.
Hashtag motivate your yeast.
Boom.
Yeah. Got to get that thing motivated. Now, what kind of alcohol percentage are we looking at here with this beer that you made?
So the Beard Beer. as
named
I'm
it
calling
Beard Beer?
I named it Beard Beer.
I know you said it on Twitter, but I know you're for real.
That
gonna
sounds
do it.
strong.
For sure.
Beard
That's
beer.
strong, like it'll put
It's-
hair on your chin.
It could be. Yeah, it might. It's 6.5%.
Okay.
Okay.
Is what it turned out to be.
Nice.
It's an Irish red style, but it's a darker red, kind of like a deep auburn.
What is a normal beer's content?
It
They
ranges.
range.
Four-ish for like
Yeah,
the-
most home brews are going to be around 4.5 to 5%.
Okay, so this is a little stronger.
A little bit stronger, yes.
Yeah.
Not as strong as some super dark like lager beer, right?
Yeah, you can have something that are
Yeah.
even higher than that.
Like
yeah.
10 or
Oh, yeah.
11.
like
yeah.
Guinness.
Yeah, well, actually, Guinness is only about 4 to 4.5%.
really?
Yeah.
This is stronger right here.
Yes.
Wow.
Were
I
you
didn't know
very
that.
pleased with how the beer came out?
I was incredibly pleased
Nice.
with how this came out. In fact, I had to hide these 6. I was like, these are for the show. Like, nobody touched these.
Thank you.
Awesome.
So, yeah, because I had we did a brew day yesterday. So
Yeah.
I brewed up another beer yesterday. So I've now used the tilt hydrometer 3 times since I got it in January.
How long
So-
does it take you to go from, okay, I'm going to go home today and start making beer till
You
you
can
have
drink
it in
it.
the bottle
Yeah.
and you can drink it?
If I do a quick beer, 2 to 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
So,
That's quick.
Yeah. That's not bad.
Does it have like notes of cherry and things? You know, like with wines, they have different flavors.
Yeah.
yeah, I can add all sorts of flavors in there. With this one, the grain that I used itself kind of gives it a little bit of a caramely hint to it. And so a buddy of mine was saying, hey, why don't we do like maybe like a sea salt caramel kind of thing? And I was like, all right. So I looked up some recipes and I added 10 grams of pickling salt to the end of the boil. And so it has kind of a
Pickle beer.
almost, but not really. No, what it does is it gives it just a slight salty hint on the very back end of the sip. And
Yeah.
so it melds nicely
Cool.
with the caramel flavor, and it gives it a what they call a softer mouthfeel.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how many beers come out of one batch?
So I make in 5-gallon batches.
Okay.
So I get about 8.5 6-packs out of every batch of beer that I make.
Now, do you have custom packaging yet?
Not yet.
I need to hook you up with my
So,
packaging girl.
that would be
She
awesome.
would make those for you.
Be great.
Whatever you want, whatever picture, anything you want.
Well, he
You
got the
need it.
caps. Like
Picture
he
of
made
an
his own
awesome
caps.
beer. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got that, and I
beer
just, Sharpie and just wrote on there. But yeah, so,
Hey, you know what?
super fancy and everything, working out of the garage.
I just
so.
noticed from here it looked like it was professionally.
Oh, yeah,
professionally done.
these are the professional ones. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
but
good.
you could get just, like a dozen of those boxes made.
Yeah,
Give
you
him his
should,
gifts.
man.
Well, dude,
Then you
I
start
mean,
selling 'em?
enough of this talking about it. Like, we gonna drink a beer here on the show? Or
Let's
what?
do it.
Let's do it. Okay. Is it a twist off or?
No, it's a bottle opener.
It's a bottle.
Oh, he's got the bottle opener on the back of his cell
Nick
phone.
comes prepared, everybody.
Uh-huh.
Pass me one of them beers.
All right.
Even though I'm on a diet and I'm only gonna drink part of a beer.
No, you gotta drink it all. Out.
Waste
Yeah,
his
give that to
beer.
No, I'm gonna take it to boyfriend because he's obsessed with beer.
We'll
I wanna
pretend
taste
it's low
it.
calorie.
Sure.
All right, here you go.
Or we can
Miguel.
split it, JC. Or I don't mind.
Yeah.
You can drink after. Ooh, it's cold.
It is cold.
Ice cold,
Yes,
Kelly.
of course
Feel
it's cold. You got to have the beer cold.
Very cool.
Yes. yes.
I want to
Do it.
try one.
All right. I love this. Cheers,
Are
everybody.
you a beer drinker, Kelly?
Smells like
no,
good beer.
you know
I'll have
I'm
a sip of
not.
yours. Because I won't drink a whole one.
Is smelling a beer something you do before
Oh,
you
yeah,
drink it?
for sure.
Okay, yeah.
I think smelling it, you can kind of tell what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could
That's
smell
good.
the caramel in it.
Thank you.
Tastes good. Yeah, it's really good. Oh, man. I'm going to take another swig since I'm cheating.
Wow.
How many
Great.
calories?
Nick.
You have no way of knowing how many calories are in a beer.
Oh, yeah. Do you have a calorie count?
Let's call it 0. I don't know.
There you
Why
go.
not? Sure.
What you don't know can't
it's
hurt
zero.
you.
It's 0
Oh,
calories.
that's awesome.
It is so good.
It's good.
Yeah.
I love it.
How'd you do that, sir?
Takes practice. Takes practice.
Do you think Al and I
that.
could probably do this?
Of course.
You really think we could do it without
for
screwing
sure.
it up? You sure, Nick?
Oh, yeah.
I can make beer at my house.
For sure.
How much does it cost for a guy that just wants to do it out of his kitchen or garage or whatever?
It depends on how obsessed you want to get with the hobby.
Yeah.
So you can get a starter kit, basic kind of setup for about $100.
Minus the tilt hydrometer.
Minus the
obviously.
tilt hydrometer and various other things. But there are kits out there, like you can start with 2-gallon batches, 5-gallon batches, stuff
Right.
like that. So they're pretty inexpensive.
Cool.
Well, I'm happy we found you. I'm happy
Yeah,
you
that's
made this
awesome.
beer,
I'm
and
happy
you
selected me.
you're a man of your word. You came here and you gave us the beer that you created, the Beard beer.
Of course.
Beard beer.
And also as promised, Kelly, I have your puzzle.
You brought her puzzle.
This was the puzzle that started it all. I asked for a
That's what
tilt.
you got. You
I
got
got
a
that
puzzle.
puzzle. So there we go.
Yeah, you're gonna pass it on off
Puzzle.
because you're happy with the hydrometer. You're
Yes,
good,
for
all
sure.
good to go.
Yeah.
Is your wife mad at us? I assume you're married. I don't know why.
Oh,
I
yeah.
assume that.
No, not at all.
Because
Never even been open.
because she didn't get you the tilt hydrometer, thinking you are not going to turn our house into a brewery, and then we turn around and get you the tilt hydrometer, turning your house into a brewery.
Exactly.
So okay,
Yeah.
as long as she's not
Yeah.
mad.
No, she's fine because Nick's staying at home and brewing beers.
There you
He's not
go.
out and about. He's still at the house doing that stuff.
Exactly.
Well, I'm thinking about doing it myself because this is delicious.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's gonna save me a lot of money too.
Yeah.
Give it up for Nick. Though.
Yeah, that's the
Way to
thing.
go,
I mean,
Hey.
Thank you, man.
Well done, sir.
thank you.
Make sure you join us tomorrow if you want to be the question of the day. We didn't have one today because Nick was too important
Getting our
to let
drink
go,
on.
and we need to get our drink on. But drop it in the comment section if you want to do that, and join us tomorrow for Does That Make Me Crazy? Our dream expert's going to help you out with her with your dream readings, so you can figure out what that really means, that thing you were dreaming about. And Good News Tuesday. Yeah, I'm going to share with you something that I got to tell my kids this weekend.
Okay.
Some Good News
yay.
Tuesday happening tomorrow. We'll see you then.